This is the story of little River and her 7 fluffy protectors, and what happened between them changed everything I thought I knew about family. You see, for the longest time, I believed my German Shepherds were my only children, but the moment River entered our lives, something extraordinary began to unfold right before my eyes. I still remember the fear that gripped my heart during those final weeks of pregnancy. 7 German Shepherds, 1 tiny newborn baby. What could possibly go wrong? Everything, according to some people. Friends warned me about the dangers. Strangers online told me I was being reckless. Even my own mother had her doubts. But deep in my soul, I knew my dogs were special. The preparation began weeks before River's arrival. My husband and I knew we couldn't just bring a baby home and hope for the best, so we started slowly, carefully. He brought one of River's blankets from the hospital, still carrying her fresh newborn scent. I'll never forget watching those 7 massive dogs gather around that tiny piece of fabric. Their noses twitched with curiosity, their tails wagged with gentle excitement. They sniffed and sniffed, as if memorizing every detail of this new little person who would soon join their pack. But nothing could have prepared me for the actual moment River came through our front door. I held her close to my chest, my heart pounding with a mixture of excitement and nervousness. The dogs approached slowly, respectfully, as if they understood the precious nature of what I carried. One by one, they came closer. Their wet noses gently touched her tiny feet. Their warm tongues gave soft, careful kisses. And in that beautiful moment, I saw it clearly. They had accepted her, not as a stranger, not as a threat, but as their little sister. If you're still watching and you haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you did. Stories like River's deserve to be shared with people who truly understand the magic between children and their furry friends. As the weeks turned into months, something even more remarkable happened. River didn't just tolerate the dogs, she fell completely in love with them. Wherever she crawled, they followed. When she took her first wobbly steps, they walked beside her like living guardrails. If she wandered toward the stairs, one of them would gently block her path. If she cried, they'd rush to her side and lick her tears away. Bath time became a hilarious adventure. River would splash in the water, and without fail, at least 2 or 3 German Shepherds would jump right in with her, soaking the entire bathroom. Hike days were even better. River would toddle along the forest trails, and 7 German Shepherds would form a protective circle around her, making sure she never strayed too far or encountered any danger. But out of all 7 dogs, 1 formed a bond with River that was truly something special: Roman. He's our biggest shepherd, with a thick black and tan coat and eyes that seem to understand everything. From the very first day, Roman appointed himself as River's personal guardian. Where River goes, Roman goes. It's that simple. If River plays in the backyard, Roman lies beside her, his watchful eyes scanning the surroundings. If she falls asleep on the couch, Roman curls up on the floor next to her, keeping his vigil. When she learned to walk, Roman walked with her, matching her tiny steps with his careful pace. And the way he looks at her with such pure, unconditional love, it brings tears to my eyes every single time. Of course, not everyone understands. Some people see the videos I post and immediately comment with concerns. "Aren't you worried about germs?" they ask. "What if the dog snaps?" others warn. "Those dogs are so big, they could hurt her by accident," the fearful ones say. And I get it. I really do. Their concerns come from a place of caring, but they don't see what I see every single day. They don't see Roman gently moving River away from the stairs with his nose. They don't see how all 7 dogs become extra calm and careful when she's around. They don't see River's face light up with pure joy every time she sees her fluffy friends. They don't see the trust, the love, the unbreakable bond that exists between this little girl and her protectors.
River is 2 years old now, and I genuinely believe she sees herself as part of the pack. She's started mimicking their behaviors in the most adorable ways, tilting her head when she's curious, just like they do. When someone asks her a question, her little head tilts to the side, and I swear she looks exactly like Roman in those moments. She even tried to drink from their water bowl once, getting down on all fours and attempting to lap up water with her tongue. That was absolutely hilarious, and yes, I recorded every second of it. She shares her snacks with them, carefully breaking her crackers into pieces and offering them to each dog, one by one. She pats their massive heads with her tiny hands and says, "Good boy," in her sweet little voice, mimicking the exact tone I use when I praise them. Sometimes she'll even try to give them commands. Sit comes out as dit, and the amazing thing is they actually listen to her. The other day, something happened that brought tears to my eyes. River was playing in the living room when she suddenly fell and bumped her knee. Before I could even get to her, all 7 dogs rushed over. Roman gently licked her face while the others surrounded her protectively. She stopped crying almost immediately, hugging Roman's neck and burying her face in his soft fur. In that moment, I realized these dogs weren't just her protectors, they were her comfort, her safe place. Every night as I tuck River into bed, at least 3 shepherds lie on the floor beside her crib, creating a warm perimeter of love and protection. And Roman, he never leaves his post. He sleeps right there, guarding his little sister through the night. Sometimes River will wake up in the middle of the night, and instead of crying for me, she'll reach her little hand through the crib bars and rest it on Roman's head. He'll lift his head, give her fingers a gentle lick, and she'll fall right back asleep. This friendship between River and her 7 fluffy protectors isn't just beautiful, it's teaching her things that no human could ever teach. Loyalty that never wavers, unconditional love that doesn't judge, gentleness and strength, because these massive dogs could easily overpower her, yet they're always incredibly careful. Trust that runs so deep. And as I watch them together, I know with absolute certainty that this bond will last a lifetime. So here's my question for you. Do you think children growing up with dogs become more compassionate adults, or does it not make a real difference?